Alright, welcome back to the next part in the Gemstone Overview drawing of art time video, of course. Anywho's and wits, I am tired, so yes. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like, and of course subscribe for more. Now then, we got the outline finished, all that stuff. Shouldn't hopefully take us too long, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. For now, though, we're going to be getting some of this finished. It's not a whole lot that I have to talk about today, at the moment for now. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I guess I could talk about the fact that we now have a new logo for art time stuff. Some of y'all's probably noticed the change happening, and I hope it's still somewhat occurring there. I'm gonna open up the logo. Here we are, the logo. And I don't know if any of you've noticed the what do you call it? Well, I'll bring out one of the recent episode of Art Time. We got it in full-on action right there, right here. I do say so. And this is technically speaking episode 44. Yes, this right here is episode 44. If you don't count the parts as their own separate episodes, then yeah, this is pretty much the 44th episode. Which is pretty good, actually. As 44 drawings we've made on YouTube. Not counting the Minecraft ROTC edition stuff and Sonic Adventures 2 stuff. And I guess Rune Blog, even though that's really just one video and there's no purpose in making another one at the moment. I don't know, maybe there's going to be a purpose in making another one at some point, but at the moment I don't see a reason to do any more of those particular videos just yet. No wonder I really I mean, technically we're talking a whole bunch while we're in this particular video format. When you've got something like that going on and you're doing something in the background, then yeah, something like Room Vlog doesn't really make much sense now when you get raw down to it. Considering the fact that the art and the talking is the content. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is how we get this done with, or at least get close to finishing it. Alright, so I've got some gem stands that I can use here for accessory stand number 1. I'll just call it stand here for this. Generally the same thing, even though we only got a few bits and pieces here. Like so. But yeah, might as well just use that too. I don't know when this is going to be coming out, this video. Most likely tomorrow, or in this case, Friday. Because the tomorrow is today, according to you guys over there. To me, no, it's tomorrow for me, because I'm doing this all on Thursday right now. But yeah, that's what we got. What color do I want this to be? Purple-esque? I guess. Accessory stand number 2. Alright, so. Okay. So, we're going to focus on this side first. And then we're going to get this side next. I got some accessories here. This one right here is a bracelet. I don't think I need to save any of the swatches here. If I'm going to make any accessories, it's going to be actual full-on decent accessories from up close and not from a distance where you can barely even see it. So we're just going to work with what we've got. But another thing I can talk about, we've got ourselves a 3-day weekend, surprisingly. We rarely get those. Usually they make us come in Saturday to do work. But thankfully, that's not the case this time around. knowing that they do that sometimes, I'm sure that that's going to change soon. Pretty sure that's going to change soon. Alright, I'm going to switch on over to the other one so I can just use the gemstones there. Gem shop, save, and now I just gotta go over to here. That might be a heat, so we're gonna hear that a bunch. Annoyingly enough. Alright, I'm gonna make this a ruby gem. Now as for this one, I'm gonna make it like a cuff. Why not? Yeah, a cuff. I'm gonna give it a more... I was thinking maybe aqua, but why don't I go for a Zephyr-esque? Like a gravity cuff or something. Yeah, we could put an amethyst gemstone here, why not? I could talk about that. We are getting very close to the near end of the entire limitation period. Hold on. Gem. So this limitation period, we got this drawing, 2 more left, and then a mature drawing, and then we're at, like, I think the more, like, finite determined part, where we know that the end is nigh. The end is Bill Nye, the science guy. And, once we've gotten the mature mock brain horror drawing done with, which I know might sound strange, but I think I'll be able to do it no problem. I think I got something in mind that will still be attractive and keep the mock brain horror-esque aspect of it still up intact. But once we've done that, then we'll be at the point where there is the, well, I can't quite recall. This is the spoilers part, right? Okay, hold on. So, well, we all know that the next episode of Pito's Fetish is coming up soon. Not soon enough. The soon instance is around, let's see, I'd say around... Actually, I have a calendar right here. I could probably figure out the exact week of where that's going to occur. It'll happen on the week of the 17th of July. Somewhere around there, early, probably Sunday. Probably exactly Sunday. Because I want to try to give myself as much time for a giant-ass drawing occurring there. But the instance before Pito's Fetish has 9 safe-for-work drawings and 2 not-safe-for-work drawings. If we don't count the Mock Brain Horror one to it, and wait until a little bit later to count that, then yes, 9 to a grand total of 11 drawings. This is like the, I guess you could call it the, well, it's not the halfway point, because once we've gotten to this point, there is 27 drawings remaining in the limitation period. Which means, my friends, that the next limitation period is getting quite close now. Quite close indeed. I'm going to give this a jade gemstone color. Whoops. But yes, we are getting quite close to the end of this limitation period. So long as I keep up 2 drawings a week until the week of the big drawing, and then get like 11 more drawings done with before August ends, which shouldn't be too difficult if I get the 2 hardcore mature drawings done with easily. But it's a lot of work. Let's not forget, I still have to, at the end of the month, make the next batch of Sonic Adventures 2 videos, and I also gotta do Minecraft ROTC edition. So I am still quite very busy. The amount of content that I've been making, while not getting a whole bunch of views, is still vast, and is ever expanding. Showing no signs of stopping. Especially with the Art Time logo, and especially with the potential, well, I'm mostly worried about running out of topics to talk about, but I don't know, we have some stuff to always talk about at some point, we just gotta, remember it. Anyways, Yes, 11 drawing until Peto's fetish. And then the 3 very simple, quick, and easy drawings while we do the major drawing in the background. And then once the major... Whoops. Hold on. I'm going to open this up. Do this one. Okay, I don't know what the hell I just opened. What do you mean, what's new? Whatevs. Anyways, yes. Before Peto's fetish, there's 11 drawings. And we got the 3 drawings simplistic while we do the major drawing. And once the major drawing is finished, then there's 11 drawings left after that, until the limitation period ends, and we move over to the next one. And I'm getting excited for it. I'm scared of the drawing at hand, because it's a big one, and I have a 3-week limit to try to get it done with, technically speaking. But I'm excited for it at the same time, because it is going to be awesome. Trust me, for those who are mostly watching me on DeviantArt for my mature art, you are going to like this one. It's something that I've technically done before, without trying to go into too much spoilers. So yes, I've done it before. Whoops. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Is this? No, you need to be combined. But yeah, that's your only hint. I've technically have done this before. None of y'all saw me do it. There's another hint. So if you want to figure out where, when, what I'm talking about, you're going to have to go on DeviantArt. I'm wondering if I should make this Onyx. Onyx, I guess, makes sense because it's dark. Although, no, there's different aspects to Onyx, right? Not just like the gemstones are restrictive to their respective path. No, they're there for like everyone to use, even if they don't necessarily fully utilize them. Alright, this one, I don't know what this would be. Would this be considered an anklet? They already got a necklace. Maybe I'll just make this an anklet or something. Or you have this on top of your foot. Maybe. Alright, go over to here. Let's see. What color do I want this to be? Because I kind of want the tiara to utilize aqua specific gemstones. Maybe pyro. Wait, we don't have zephyr, do we? No, we have amethyst. We don't have. Okay. I'm gonna do this topaz. Yes, we'll do topaz. The yellow topaz, of course. Okay, press D. That's right. All right. Now I need you to be more. What are you doing? Stop it. Or do I want that to be more like this? Zephyr's an interesting, like, what do you call it? Mostly it's, like, when you think of, like, earth, fire, water, and wind, or, well, in this case, Zephyr, because we gotta categorize everything in sets of 4s and 3s, because otherwise it's just, like, a big mess. When you think about, like, colors, you think red, green, blue, and white. But Zephyr is purple, or at least light purple. Purple-esque kind of colors around there. Although I guess many colors can share the same properties. Like, usually you would think gold is equivalent to anything in the natures category with nature Earth. Which, funny enough, while their planet isn't called Earth, they do have a thing called Earth. Maybe it's just like the gods are like... Or it could be that. We don't really know the gods' backstory. They could be humans from Earth who somehow managed to acquire powers. Who knows? This is a braid. I don't know. Whatever it doesn't exactly matter. It's like there's a multiple amounts of accessories you can have. Hair accessories, hairpins. Okay, that could work. Yeah, a hairpin. A hair knot tie. Kind of. Alright, looks like you are above it all, so I might as well just put you above everything. But yeah, there's no real like full-on backstory for those two just yet. We plan on doing that after we've gone into the next limitation period. Once the it definitely comes after the class overview, that's for certain. Let's see, which one should this one be? Nature? I guess we could go for Citrine, why not? Even though it's another yellow and it makes you think, oh, yellow, that must be Zephyr. Citrine, guess it makes sense they want to have like yellow there or something. Alright, Citrine, you go up here. There we go. Oh yes, now let me switch on over to aqua symbols. There we go. I hear knocking. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all sorter. What are you doing, cats? Nobody's knocking at our door. That's what we're wondering. Okay. Tiara. I guess... I don't know, Wait, Tiara? That's how that's spelled? Brain. Is that or is that not how that's spelled? No, that is how it's spelled. Huh. See, there's a few things here in this that's going to be a tiny bit off, because outside of it being a gemstone overview, this is also being an overview for, like, accessories and shields and stuff like that. I mean, equipment's overview would have been perfect for those, but I think we can have it here instead. I'm gonna get that, and now let me make this darker. Like right here or so. And now, I guess, yeah, aquamarine. Sure, why not? Gem. 1E. Okay, there's the accessories there. Yeah, like shields, capes, accessories, vanity outfits or something. Something to do about, like, vanities. You know how most of that stuff works. Alright, cape. Let's see. Do I want this thing to be nature, or I guess we could do like a pyro here for the cape. Why not? And since you're here, take me over to the wall. There we go. Cape 1A. So, what were we talking about? There was, oh yeah, the whole next limitation thing, period, right? That. Well, what more is there to talk about? We've still got many drawings that we have to get done with here. I mean, we are making decent progress. It's just there's still a whole lot that has to get done. How much, you may ask? No clue. Well, at the moment, after this drawing is done, there's going to be like, what, 30? We're almost 30 drawings in. Can you believe that? Well, after this video is out, we are 40 drawings in. Or 30 drawings left, I mean. 50 drawings in, 30 drawings left, stuff like that, you know. What should this... Wait, why is this... Oh, we know that, because that's supposed to be like that, right? I need you to be darker red, maybe? Question mark? Nah, a little bit more redder. And a little bit more in that direction, I guess. That doesn't exactly matter too much. Alright, going over to Pyro now. And I'll make this one Jasper. Why not? So, yes. That right there is a cape. There we go. Okay, cool. Great. Fantastic. I guess this one could be maybe Aqua. Yeah, sure. Why not? Aqua. I guess I could... I'm probably... Alright, whoops. I probably already told you most of my plans for what's going on. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I already told you in a previous drawing, so I don't need to say it again. Do the research. Go look for it. Just go watch all the other stuff. You might find some funny, weird stories we talked about. Especially check out Frog Caught Your Tongue. That had a whole bunch of weird stories in it. Some funny stories and some, well, what would be considered terrifying stories if you're in, like, you know, a specific position with, well, I guess that would probably traumatize some people, a select few, so maybe not as funny to those. But, you know, when the whole instance of Hank Hill and Bill Cosby, yeah. Dark humor, folks. Dark humor. That's sure to offend many. This be a Lapis Shield. Even though Lapis is good for attack, this shield can be used for an attacker, I guess. I don't know. You can put gemstones in anything. Any gemstones in any equipment. Doesn't matter. They all have some form of effect in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not as viable. Right, this is a hook. And now I'm going to make this hook this. It's probably going to be red with that. I don't know how vanity stuff comes into play with mostly everything here. I mean, I'm sure it has, like, some purpose. Like, you would consider this to be, like, outfits, or equipment, I mean. Not outfits. Technically, it is outfits. Equipment. Shirt. You would consider this as equipment, wouldn't you? But it don't matter too much. Because, of course, this is not something you would wear into battle. No. Or, well, some people would probably wear it into battle, but normally you wouldn't wear this kind of outfit into battle with the creatures, against a whole bunch of creatures out there. Vanity equipment that you can put on and then have, like, some, I guess, what would you call it? You would have some form of social something to do with social. I don't quite know. That's what the equipment here would be used for. Going out for socials and stuff like that. Of course, don't forget this is like kind of medieval-esque eras, despite the fact that everything's like run off like mana and stuff like that. Think of it like the Black Clover universe and how they do their thing, and how they have their era. It's like kings and queens and all that stuff. Nobody rules the world, of course. Talk of god and goddesses. I'm wondering if I should have some form of like elf, dwarf, orcs kind of species in here. I don't know if I want to. Not entirely too sure. Could do a medley of things, really. I feel like it's just better to stick with humans and nothing else except humans and animals, of course. Skirt. I'll just call it a skirt, even though it's not a skirt. This is far from a skirt. This is like bloomers, just no, not bloomers. That's underneath the skirt. Let's see, what color do I want to go for this one? Yeah, sure, I guess we could do that. A somewhat similar not really somewhat similar. I mean, has Black Clover discussed how the magic has been given to their world yet? Because unless there's two gods, one that is a goddess of light and one is a god of darkness, I can't exactly say 100% for a fact if that would be a complete copy. Well, not really a complete copy. You got a group of 4 going out on an adventure, trying to figure out the mysteries behind the Elemental's rebirth. Hence the name Elementals Reborn. And plus, there's Yuri in this one. Mostly from Gwyneth and Ariana, of course. I mean, has Black Clover ever had any hint towards Yuri yet? Probably not. I mean, let's be honest, most Japanese media try to stem away from same-sex couples or whatever. Well, actually, no, wait. I remember now. It's a shame, really, because they are an interesting group, but they're in a filler group. The devil group, you know, the one who somehow managed to get the best out of everybody, despite the fact that it's the filler curse for everyone. That's essentially what it is. It's the filler curse. But yeah, those girls. Right. How could I forget? I mean, of course I forget. They didn't exactly have that much of a memorable moment. They just went out into this very dangerous area filled with magic, and then dead. Is there wait. There is a dragon spirit, but there's no actual dragons. Hold on. Clover, is there dragons? I mean, there has to be dragons, right? There's still got to be dragons in this. I mean, they do. No, I don't know if that really counts. Because we got ourselves golems, dragons, and leviathans as the three species going off of invertebrates, mammals, fish, birds, amphibians, and reptiles. I'm trying really hard to remember those. I mean, I would like to think that I have grabbed some parallels between universes, but I really think the only similarities those two have is, like, magic is being used, and, I guess the medieval era, or something like that, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to switch on back to the Gemstone shop. Let's see, Gem shop. Here we go, not Gemstone shop. That's really the only thing that they have similar to them is the magic and the era that the entire universe takes place in. They don't really have a whole lot of gemstone, and most of Elementals Reborn kind of stems off of like a game concept, like a JRPG. And let's see, I'll just call that a case. Talking about this stuff back here. That's essentially what I built the entirety of. Wait, that should be better. The entirety of Elementals Reborn off of. Like, what was the first ever drawing of Elementals Reborn? Oh wait, I have the shortcut for a reason. I should delete the shortcut. I mean, I don't know, because we don't need to worry about that shortcut anymore because of obvious reasons. I think the first ever Elementals Reborn drawing I've ever done was way back in Album 1, and that was the Fire Elemental. First. Long a time ago, and I've showed you this before, but, you know. But the first instance of it coming back, if I can remember what album this was, it might be 39? No, it's before that. It's like 36. It came back with the Ruby Necklace, which was the first instance of Gwyneth right here, who we've established as our, like, main character. Main character out of the four. I mean, if you were to consider them all as the main character, Gwyneth would be the main character, because she's the first one who was shown, alongside her uncle and her, well, first one in the soon-to-be series, the script series, of course, because I'm not going to be able to make a comic or an animation by myself. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, I'll just stick to what I'm good with for now until I find a group who likes the series enough to want to animate it or turn it into a manga or whatever. That's my skill, is just creating these things in some way, shape, or form. And I have to rely on others to do it. I could probably help out, maybe learn a thing or two about animation. Crap, I forgot about this. It's fine. Well, I would say that this one will probably have the most. This would be like the. Well, Black Clover does have Yuri undertones with those two girls in that one instance. There's going to be some heavy Yuri undertones with Gwyneth, and not like in your face all the time, just like a few instances. I have one funny like episode in mind where like Genthru was called upon by Gwyneth's uncle, who is gay, by the way. But I think I said Ganther was like, what, asexual? He doesn't have like the same... He doesn't really have the same attraction as most people do. He's like, I don't know how else to describe it outside of asexual. So yeah, Ganther was asexual. Crap, I forgot to do this over here. And then, while, you know, getting through, and I don't want to spoil too much because this particular episode does have some major events happening in it, and hints towards something towards the end of it. You will see when the time comes for it to come out. I don't remember what episode that was. I think it was 11. It was a 2-part episode in mine that starts at 11. Because, that's like the halfway point. Yeah. I don't want to explain too much because, like I said before, you shouldn't be spoiled by something that hasn't even come out yet. But I can at least tell you this because this part isn't imperative to any of the story. It's just something that people can look forward to in the time being. Where Ganther and Gwyneth's uncle, don't know his name yet. I'll figure out a name when I get to the point where I make this show. Well, the novel at this point, because it's not going to be a show yet. Ah, crap, I forgot the carpet. They go off on a mission in the middle of the night because something's important, and Uncle... I guess we could just call him Uncle Tora for now. Gwyneth Tora, and Tora family name, you know, that kind of stuff. Uncle Tora over here, okay, that's what that color is suspects something is amiss and requires Ganther's help because he doesn't want to involve Gwyneth in it, obviously. And while they do their thing, I guess I can show you these characters. Hold on. I don't think I showed... I think I might have showed you the last drawing. In the last episode. This drawing right here. Where we have these girls over here, who are very creepy, stalker-like, and are very rapey. Okay, so, like, Gwyneth and Ariana... I don't know why I keep mixing up their names for some stupid reason. I'm going to go to the swatch and do a little something called looking up the character's name here. Ariella, I was right. I was right the first time. Why is it so difficult? Vanessa, Veronica, Ariella, and Ariana. Why is that so difficult for me to distinguish between those two names? Whatever. Ariella, Mine, and Gwyneth are in their own room. Domador and Ganther were supposed to be in their own room. Ganther was taken out of the equation. Domador's alone. These three girls sneak in and cuff him to the bed. And, well, this is mostly for the ladies and the gay men. Maybe, it's my character. I made him like this to be attractive to both men and women. And who knows? And then, they go on ahead. They're all rapey. Oh, by the way, that's their mother. This woman right here, the one that you see right here, that's their mother. They go on ahead, do the thing, the T word. And Gwyneth and Ariella, that's the word, the name, hear what's going on. Ariella, being the naughty, lustful girl, because she's supposed to be like, what's a good parallel between another anime character? She's like Sanji, except she's more hands-on and more teaseful. No, not Sanji, because Sanji, no, that's a simp. Ariel is not a simp because she usually gets her way with other women and men. Or is she, I forgot, was she bisexual? I think he was bisexual, yeah. But, yes, she's, what? God damn it, who? I'm trying to think of a character who I can relate her to, but whom? Who is flirtatious? Very flirtatious. Haruko? That's a good example, I guess. She's like Haruko. Where she hears that Domadora is laughing in the background. knows what's going on, and immediately decides to do the same thing that those girls are doing to Domandora, but to Gwyneth. And then you got a little girl-on-girl action. Maybe a little something shown. There's another instance whoops, that's the wrong instance. There's another instance shown later on down the road. But, maybe not later? I don't remember. There's no order for these particular episodes, except for the ones that I know where they need to go to, and then we just have a whole bunch of filler stuff that we have to put in. I'm saying this all now because we are getting very close to being able to start the Elementals Reborn series. Finish the limitation period off, draw the God and Goddess overview, the Edge Dragon overview, and then the World of Etheria. Once the World of Etheria is done with, all bets are off the table. We can soon as we can start the Elementals Reborn series, and that, my friends, is going to be good. I've been waiting for this for a while now. Chrome Wars is another one that I've been waiting for a long-ass time. I meant to say that, but for some reason my brain said that with a B. That's not what I want. Is that what I want? Yeah, sure, that's good. But yes, this is one of the things. I guess actually, yeah. Hold on a second. Elementals Reborn was one of the first major series to get its drawings once at some point in space and time. Technically speaking, yes. Elementals Reborn is the first series in my DeviantArt career. I don't know if I want to call it a career. In my entire time on DeviantArt, it's literally the first drawings, the first series I started, and only that I fully start working on it. FYI, I'm changing up the swatch so that everything is in a better spot. And I only fully started working on it as soon as I redrew Gwyneth. As soon as I drew Gwyneth, not redrew. Also, no, that case needs to be here. I need the pillar. That's what I want, the pillar. The pillar is what I want. But yes. God dang it. God dang it, I'm gonna kick your ass, and this time there's no Cosby to stop me. I got a lot more views than I expected. How many views does that have right now? I'm gonna look at my YouTube managed custom video. I don't even have a look at that. I just gotta move over to here. 8 views it got. Nice. Which is pretty decent considering the fact that I barely get any views to begin with. What the? Okay, somebody liked Minecraft, ROTC edition. I can't scroll. There we go. Cool, great, fantastic. I'm waiting for my first dislike. Man, we have only gotten likes so far, which is good. It's good. But it's always good to want to put them haters in place and be all like, yes, give me the hate, give me more. I'm going to give you that fuck you energy. And I'm going to keep on making it. You're going to be standing there and be like, stop making shit. You're making shit that no one's going to see. Bitch, I know that. I've been playing it. I got my own personal goal where I don't freaking make any progress in the subscriber. Imagine I somehow end the first YouTube channel to get 1,000 videos with hours worth of content, and I only have less than 10 subscribers. That would be an achievement in of itself. It shows that life really just does not want me to succeed in anything, and I'm just going to keep on doing it because life can go suck a giant toad. Now, before we go on to even more of that topic conversation, where were we last leave off on? Oh yes, that being the first, what do you call it? I've done. The first series I've done. Well, I do say, I really do like the way everything's been going out so far. Series-wise, Nova Guardians I wasn't expecting to ever do. At all. I'm going to be honest with you here. Nova Guardians literally only had a few drawings. I can show you. No, I did show you some of them, did I not? I can wait. Is there a way? No. I don't think there's a way I can do this without you guys seeing it. And I don't know how YouTube will react to that. Yeah, it was a long time ago, too. Okay, I'm not going to try to look for it right now, actually. You got my Deviant Art, I believe, maybe. Maybe I should start copying the link to this. There's a good chance that many people might not know about Deviant Art at some point in time. They might not know, who knows? Do I want this to do this? I guess we could have that be like the... Wait, if we want to have that be the side of the wall, then... I guess we could just do this, and then do this... Question mark? Where's that? I guess that's fine. Yeah, hold on. Delete wall, yes. Replace it with... okay, I don't feel like trying to find it. This thing... And I'll have another part of the staircase over here. And that's the wall here. Next part of the sidings right there. But, yeah. Yeah, Elementals are reborn. I mean, we do got a decent cast of characters. I believe I showed you it... Yeah, I showed you in the last episode. You saw there was, like... Outside of, like, the mysterious masked man and the god and the goddess, you've got, 12 characters shown already. There's even more characters, you got these two shopkeep ladies and the Queen of Nature. These three girls that I showed you before. Ariella has got some, random ass characters over here. And the father and then the mother over here with Hot and Icy. At least their nicknames, Hot and Icy. Assassin. Soma lookalike. Just random bits of characters there. I mean, those guys are just they're like NPCs, kind of. They don't really have that big of importance. Gwyneth's friend, the uncle. There's so much characters here. We already got a colorful cast of characters. Unlike Chrome Wars, which just started getting their characters redrawn and made to look better. Yeah, Chrome Wars still got a lot that I want to improve upon there. Not improve upon, add on there before I start making the full-on series. How much, you may ask? No idea. Alright, I guess that's the ceiling then. Ceiling. I'll probably make that more rocked crag kind of look, I don't know. Let's go right here into this slot. Are you where you need to be? Yes, you are. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna save her swatch, or her shop swatch now. Gem shop. Gem. Okay, good. The coloring here is complete. Now it's time for the shading, texturing, and then the lighting and effects. And we are almost an hour into this. 44 minutes or so, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I know there's a whole lot more left that we have to do before we get to the first episode of Elementals Reborn. I'm hoping to get to the first episode before the year ends. I'm mostly looking forward to Nova Guardian's expansion. Before we did only 2 episodes per limitation period at the moment. Now we're going to go over to 4 for 2 more limitation periods, and then go over to 6. I think I might have said this before, but I'll say it again for those who didn't watch the video. Because, let's be honest, there's probably months worth of video hour time here that you can watch. Months worth. I'm not saying it's good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be modest and say it's the best content in the world. I'll let you decide. Besides, I'm just starting off on YouTube. It wouldn't make any sense for me to make the best content in the world immediately after that, right? Especially since it's... Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Time right now is before us. And whether or not we actually make any progress, we'll see. Anyways, what was I talking about? I just forgot entirely what I was talking about. Ah, yes, right. Next limitation period, we're doing 6 episodes of Elementals Reborn. I'm going to have this be like kind of inwards, and we'll have that be light. And we're going to keep that going until we reach the end of Season 1. I guess I could say this. Once season... I probably already said this already, so I'll say it again in case I did. Once the first season of Elementals Reborn is finished, I want to work on Rosco Morgan, Legendary Gunslinger. Now that one is definitely inspired off of Cowboy Bebop. It's an actual cowboy, but it's a group of 2 as opposed to 5 if you count the dog. Which I don't see why you wouldn't count the dog. The dog helped. The data dog helped with his little head going back and forth in the headgear because he was doing the thing. Too bad Jet didn't realize. Dog didn't even get credit. Dog never gets credit. Anyways, you know Rosco Morgan, Legendary Gunslayer. Matter of fact, you know where that is. Right here. Rosco Morgan, Legendary Gunslinger. That's your main character. Secondary main character. I guess... if I were saying anything, he's like Spike. She's like Faye, except lesbian. He's like Jet, maybe? And you guys literally aren't anywhere near Ed or Ein. You're not a dog, and you're old enough for... Are you old? No, I think you're... Didn't I say you were 18 or something? I don't remember. It's been a while. But yes, Rosco Morgan, Legendary Gunslinger. Gives you a good idea of what the character is about here. See, you got a 3 and a 2 of hearts. Right there. All the hearts and the diamond right there, right where they need to be. Right here. Yep. And you see what this guy got right here? 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. He's got a royal flush. And he, right here, I think he's just got like a straight. Like 2, 3... Ace. Wait, would that... Hold on. Because nothing can beat a royal flush, because that is literally a royal flush. Right? Yeah, because you have the 10 here. I forgot what card was this again? I can't remember. What hand was this? 2, 3... Or was it Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 2, 3... 6? Royal flush of 6. Wait, why am I still here? Let me exit out of there. Royal flush of 6? Question mark? Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, the royal flush. But what happened? Did I just accidentally create a winning? No, that can't be a winning hand. 2. Jack, King, Queen, King, Ace, 2, and 3. Unless there's no wraparounds. Is there no wraparounds? Is there a wraparound? No, there's gotta be a wraparound. Because Ace wraps around. Right? Hold on. Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 2, and 3. Beats? Royal flush? I don't... That's a straight. That is a straight. But it's also a royal flush straight. But it's not a 10. No, I don't know what that card is called. Look, you poker experts... Oh god, I didn't mean to full screen. You poker experts, tell me if that is possibly a winning hand. Because that's literally what a royal flush could be minus the 10, but you got the 2 and a 3, unless that's 5. Unless the 2 and the 3 only makes up 5, and it can't possibly beat the 10. But what are the odds of you getting a 2 and a 3 to line up with your Ace, King, Queen, and Jack? I don't know. I don't play poker. I only looked at the thing and saw, oh hey, this royal flush wins. I don't even remember. I remember it being a straight, but I wasn't paying attention to the fact that that could have possibly also been 6 going. Whatever. I don't care. I don't play cards. I only use references. We wasted enough time trying to figure out this mystery here that's probably already not even a mystery. I mean, I'm sure somebody's pulled that hand before, but it's probably just still considered a straight or a full straight or whatever the hell you want to call it. yeah, you would need a 10. Unless you somehow had a 10 and a 2, and then you somehow managed to go further beyond a royal flush. Somehow managed to go even further beyond royal flush times 10. Or times 2, really, because of the 2. Yes, to get a royal flush times 2, you need to get a straight of 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and a 2. If you can manage this, then you win. If you get a 3 on the board, that's a times 3. A 9, that's a times 10 9, or I don't know. Ultra Royal Flush Instinct or something. Yes, sure, why not? If you were somehow able to get 7 cards going in a row in the same in the same suit, or whatever the hell you call those symbols, you somehow managed to get Ultra Royal Flush Instinct. What the hell was it called in full? Ultra Instinct full name. What was it again? A perfected Ultra Royal Flush Instinct. Yes, sure, why not? Why the hell not? It's so goddamn perfect. You've somehow managed to beat all the odds. Oh god, why does everything look darker? Was everything dark to begin with? The thing is still plugged in. Wait, it's getting brighter now. Oh god, what's happening? Why are you getting brighter? Sus. The gods are hearing our conversation about us coming up with the ultimate royal flush. How could this be? They're trying to stop us in our ultimate royal flush. Well, we can't let this happen now, can we? Somebody, get an ultimate royal flush. If you question how to get an ultimate royal flush, you need a 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. Wait. Because you need a 10, because if it's 5 on the board, but you can get 7. So you need 8, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. That's how you get the Ultra Instinct Royal Flush in at least Texas Hold'em. How do you get that, you may ask? Well, just get 2 of those and hope that the 5 on the table have that. Could you friggin' imagine? Like, I mean, I imagine if you were the one who had the 10. Well, yeah, if you have the 10, if you have all the cards in your hands and all the cards on the deck, you've just won. And they're over here being like, ha ha, I got the second best hand in the game. There ain't no way this fool can beat me. And you're like, you sure about that? And both cards go down. Perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush, or Ultra Royal Flush Instinct. It probably would be just better to go Perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush. Whatever is the case, there goes their clothes flying off. Oh, the brightest Ultra Instinct Royal Flush is too much. The guy slammed the table. Wrong. That's Perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush to you. And then there goes that guy's skin coming off his body as the Perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush just melts away what little of his essence remains. Until he's nothing but dust, and even then that dust disappears into nothingness. Vaporized into nothing. No, this hand is banned because it kills everyone in the room except for the user at hand. That's right, folks. That's why you don't see the Ultra Instinct Royal Flush anymore. Because the Ultra Instinct Royal Flush is just too powerful for mere mortals to handle. Also, I just realized something. This is completely off, and I just somehow managed to miss it. But you know what? That's fine. Because I can just do this. There we go. A hand so powerful that not even Goku can beat it. A hand so powerful that Saitama bends to his knees with his weak, two-of-a-kind hand. And he slams it down and says, "Shit! It's a shit game!" And then just flies away in anger. That's what Saitama needs. He needs to play poker. Well, that's more about luck than actual skill. This is a shit game. It's all about nothing. It's nothing but skill. There's luck. There is no skill involved. Technically speaking, yes, it is all about luck. It's more so about luck if you're playing against computer or people over the internet. Because I remember my dad used to play Zynga poker a whole bunch until they did something stupid and he stopped playing. Or maybe he's still playing it. I don't know. I don't pay attention. But yes, if you're on a computer, it's probably all luck. While in-game poker is more of a psychological game. I guess that's the one thing that's probably missing from online poker. It becomes more of a luck game than a psychological game. Huh, interesting. I just realized that, even though I don't really do anything with poker, nor do I give a damn about it. Now I do, because we gotta get that perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush right there. We gotta get that there. Powerful hand. The hand that beats the Royal Flush, even. I don't know, Cat. I have no idea. But yes, anybody, try to pull that hand. Just be careful who you're playing it with. Play with total strangers so you don't feel bad about their death. Maybe a little bad. I don't know. None of your friends should have to endure the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush hand. You're literally going to flush their life down the toilet perfectly. In Ultra style. With the instincts of a tiger. And a king? I guess a king would have made sense because we would have used all 5 there. Anyways, so, with that being said, where do I go from here? We kind of just found the perfect thing. Like, how else are we supposed to top that? You can't top the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush. I don't know where to go after this. We've just reached peak performance right here. I've reached my limits. There's no bouncing back from this. I don't know. Maybe we can come up with something. Maybe we can come up with the worst hand possible. I don't know poker enough to really know what the worst hand possible could be. All I know is what the best hand could be just by looking at that drawing with Rosco Morgan about to lose all of his chips. Elizabeth might have lost, but she got her consolation prize in Alice. You know, man, they don't talk about good old fashioned, scissor on scissor, man. Talk about good old. That's probably more than that. Probably add some fetishes in there and stuff to liven up a bit, potentially. The worst hand in existence. I don't know. The Joker hand, yes, of course. Somehow someone managed to sneak a Joker card in there. And if you get that, you lose all of your chips upon presenting it. You fold it, and the Joker card just flips up and laughs at you and everybody's like, ooh, you got the Joker card. And he's like, no, this is a bullshit rule. I should not be losing on pure luck. And he's like, sorry, bro. Those chips now belong to whoever the hell is supposed to be the one that deals the cards. I mean, yeah, if you're playing against friends, then who the hell gets that? Maybe it's split amongst everyone else or something? Yeah, it would have to be split amongst everyone else. Because then that would just screw everyone else over. A Joker card that not only screws over the one who gets it, but everybody else who gets it because it puts someone in the lead and makes winning against them more difficult unless they, go on ahead and do... Well, if they play smart and if they know how to freaking play it, then they're going to just slowly drain that person dry. Until they're like, alright, screw it. all in. I'm not going another 5,000 rounds because of this goddamn Joker card. Why do you insist on playing with this fucking card? This card is the worst. And the guy's like, hey, it livens the game up and it makes me win half the time. What do you mean half the time? You know, you are the one who got the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush. And now we have to fear for our lives about you potentially getting it again. He's like, no worries, I'll fold it on you guys. You guys are my friends, unlike those guys. Those were my enemies. You know how hard it was to playing with them a million games until I got that hand? That's the thing. You'd have to, like, if you get to a point where you play a million games of poker with your enemies, like, well, now I've played with them so much and gotten to know them better that at this point I've considered them my friends, that if I do get the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush, am I going to feel bad for killing them, or am I going to be happy? I don't know. I somehow managed to get the best card in the game and killed off my enemies, who are now former enemies, who are now dead now because of the card that I have played upon them. It's like this guy was so cocky that he just decided to add in the Joker card that just screws everyone over except for the one who's got all the one who deals out the chips. When realistically, a card like that would only make sense if you were to go on ahead and split them up amongst the group. I just thought about another good idea. UV Poker. And the Joker card is hidden until you get the card underneath the UV light that you have to play every time on there. And if you get the Joker card, as soon as you play the card, it's like, Royal Flush, baby. Joker card. Are you fucking kidding me? And then the Joker card just mailed. He was so lucky to get the Royal Flush that the Joker was like, not today, baby. And then just goes on ahead and just, there goes all the chips, down and out. Whereas if you were to get the Joker card, and if there was a rule, if you could fold, if you were to get the Joker card, and if the rule was you folded to get the light to not play it, because no matter what, that's an instant game over, then that's kind of dumb, you know? So having it in UV and adding more RNG to this already RNG heavy game, unless you rely solely off of psychological stuff, you have to be like, oh man, this is a good card, but is it worth playing? Although that would be a freaking card that just basically ruins someone's day and then just gives, because let's say it's a very rare card to get. It depends, like, maybe there's a Joker card in each, Well, how would that work? Unless there's a certain UV level, I don't know. Because then if you're like, well, here's a card that, unless you were to have the card in potential ones that could have the Joker card in it. No, because then there's only one card of a kind, so then you would know that it's a Joker card. Okay, so, scratch that. Hold on, cat, scratch. I didn't say scratch that, cat. I said to scratch the, what do you call it, idea? The Joker card is a maybe there's like some different levels of UV lighting, and throughout the course of playing, the levels of the UV lighting on each and every card changes, but on a rare occasion. So say maybe like a certain percentage occurs, and the UV lighting comes up and is like, so what I'm looking for is like a 0.01% chance for that card you have underneath the UV light to show the Joker on it. Like maybe there's a certain like UV level that like fluctuates and like resides and stuff. Like whatever the material is made out of, that isn't affected by anything like temperature or anything like that, and it's just on its own certain timer. Wait, of course, poker cards with little mini microchips in it that changes the UV levels. Or something. Well, hold on. There would have to be a way you'd have, like, hide the UV ink. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure somebody could come up with it, right? I have no idea. I'm sure there's some way to make this idea work. And, you know, maybe we can change it from its game-ending, like, instance to where instead it takes away, like, some of your chips depending on what card it came on. So, let's say if it's an ace, you lose all of your chips, and it's game over. Ace, king, queen, jack. And then the 2 through 10 is 9, so that's 13. Wait, right? Yeah, 13. Ace is a complete 100%. I don't know, I guess king is 90%, queen is 80%, jack is 70%. And then, I guess maybe 10's the numbers of chips you lose. No, because there might be a lot of chips in play, and you just gotta be like, well, yeah, I guess it depends. I guess it could be like, ace is still 100, but jack is 25%, queen is, jack is 50%, queen is 75%, and king is 90%. If you get a king, you are hit bad, and trying to get a comeback from that, whoo boy. And you got 10 over here. And I like how we're literally just coming up with a new card for poker. Not even a card, it's just like, it's on all the existing cards. And it hits everybody on like a percentage base. Anyways, so yeah, I guess we got a 2 times, maybe 2 times. Oh, no, because like 50%. Yeah, 50%. So maybe, yeah, the 2 through 10, just, if you get a joker there, you lose however many chips are there in that department. So, well, it depends if the chip has value. Like, I don't remember what, like, values most poker chips have. Wait, if it does have value, then you'd have to make it multiply, right? 50% of the chip value that you have, and distribute amongst all of the other people. So if you got, like, 30 or something, you give that all to them, and whatever leftovers you have is put back within the chip pile. Oh wait, why am I doing this first? I didn't even do this yet. All leftovers you have amongst spreading it through the 3 groups you have is put within the chip pile that you grab the chips from. And yeah, that's it. It takes the value of what you've got there and multiplied it by 2. So if you get a joker or a 2, you give up 4 chip value. 3 is 6, and doubles until it gets to a max of 20. I guess it depends. If you have a value of, say, like 20, you don't want to get the joker, or it should be the jester. I'm going to just call it the joker. You don't want to get the joker on a 10, because that's an instant game over. You want it on the jack or any of the lower ones. Because if it's a jack, you only lose 10, so that's like getting it on a 5. So you'd either want a jack... Well, oh no, queen is 75%. 75% of 20 is 15. Right. Because if the jack is 50%, which is 10, and if 25 is... yeah, so yeah, 15. Look, it adds more like... Is this going to be a joker? Should I play this one? If I play this ace and it's a joker, I'm screwed. I don't know what percentage chance could be for like what the joker card could be. But Imagine everybody gets the Joker card. Imagine everybody gets an ace, places down the card, and it's like, Joker, 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 on all ace cards, and like, did we just lose? Did nobody win? And here's like, yeah, well, we all got the Joker card on the ace. We all lost. And they're all like, huh. And the only way you can like, oh wait, something here is off. Oh, that's what's off. Right, I need to adjust this, actually. Oh wait, no. This is off. This is supposed to be, whoops. Above that, that's why that's off. Got it. Okay, that's easy enough. I just need to move you. Okay, where the hell is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. What was I talking about again? Thanks for interrupting me, you piece of crap. Something about Joker card and something. Ah, crap, I forgot. If only I can look back at the video, but I can't because I don't want to try to learn how to splice together a video with a program I don't have. Besides, I want this to be a two-parter anyways, so. Well, yeah, there you go, Joker card. If we can figure out how to like get microchip small enough in the card to like have the UV lighting or UV ink like change depending on like certain instances, or maybe there's a sensor. Maybe you put the microchip over a UV sensor. The UV sensor detects to see if the microchip is there, and if the microchip has a certain value to it. That value determines if the Joker card is there, which turns on your UV lighting. It would be a little bit easier to see the Joker ink. So yeah, it would be like that. You have like a UV sensor on top of the UV light system, where you place the microchip down on there, and the UV light opens up, turns on, and you get the Joker on your thing. And you have two sensors. You place your cards like this on the sensors. The sensors detect to see if the microchip's value is where it needs to be. And the microchip value changes. I'm going to get a drink. Actually, hold on. There we go. And the microchip value changes as soon as its sensor detects the UV sensor's microchip, which then goes on ahead, and once the sensor is removed, we'll change it into the next one. It, of course, is on a timer, so that that sensor isn't going to immediately activate when you place the thing down, obviously. I mean, I imagine, like, most wiring and stuff like that has, like, some form of a mini timer system built in it, right? I have to imagine it does, right? Also, I forgot about the hook here. Whoops. Give me the eyedropper, you idiot. There we go. Hook number 1 and hook number 2. Yeah, I imagine that's how that works. If it's anything like how Dreams does all that stuff, so long as you know how to go into the microchip and do the things that you need to do. Oh yeah, that's right. Technically, well, I don't, I guess I could just do, wait, where is this? Yeah, I guess I could just do this. And so like the belt is like underneath this, but have it so it's still somewhat not. Oh, well, that's fine. That's a fine. I could just, whoops, I could just go ahead and do this. Wrong one. Belt. And there we go. Okay, now you can see it. Good, great, the fantastic. Underneath the belt. So, yes, the concept for Joker card is there. We went from making the best hand in the entire universe to making the worst card in the entire universe. We weren't going for the worst hand at that point. At that point, we were like the worst card. Yes, the card you don't want, but it's not the card that you think it is. No, this card is more RNG added on to the already RNG intense game. You've got to determine if that winning hand is what you want. Because if you play that hand, it's game over. Hey? You could be like, I don't know, this ace of spades over here. It's a little bit risky. I'm winning right now, so I don't need to win this hand. So, you know what? I'm going to fold this time around. The card goes into circulation, and somebody else gets the ace of spades, and they're like, ooh, that's a winning hand. And he's like, in second place, if I get this one, I can come up on top. And he's like, here we go. A full house. Oh, Joker on the ace. I made the right call. I made the right call. I had that card, and I was like, no, I'm winning. I was not going to play that, and you know what? I made the right call. Because if y'all know how the chip system works, the card won't change unless it goes onto the microchip, and at that point, you don't know if it's going to be a Joker card or not. You don't know if it's going to be a Joker card. Could be a Joker card. Who the hell knows? I think this is a good idea that would like infuriate older people who play card games, because let's be honest, you know how pissed some old man gonna be with his cowboy hats, cowboy boots, and all that, and their spurs and golden jingles and stuff, with his royal flush about to like get the winning game. And then he just pulls a freaking... Oh, whoops. That was fine. And then he pulls a Joker on an ace, and he loses with this one guy who has one chip all in, who was about ready to lose, and then he's like, I won? I was literally on the verge of losing. I won it. Guy's like, God damn, man, time down, freaking ripper. Stomp his hand around. Down, stupid card game, man. It's the rolling poker, man. That dang old little days, man. Rolling, man. Goddamn, should have won that one, man. As a guy who's like literally one chip left, just reeks in everything. He should have lost that royal flush, but the Joker made sure that wasn't possible. I think the only card that could possibly defeat the Ultra Instinct, or the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush, my bad, is the Joker card appearing on one of the cards of the one who's about to get that. It's like, take this, my perfect Ultra Instinct Royal Flush Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. God damn it, I should have won that one, man. I was about to win. And it'd be even worse. The worst thing is if you get the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush and the Joker shows up, you die instead. Man, goddamn it! I don't know. Yes, right, of course. So the Joker is really changing up the card space. Old people are angry because of it, because it's changing up how cards are working now. They go ahead and say, man, that's stupid. And then they just go on ahead and play the original poker. Nah, man, screw original poker. I want to play the Joker card poker and get pissed off and slam the desk and run into the street and yell, fuck the Joker! And Batman comes down, punches me because he thinks I'm saying, fuck, I'm the Joker, and then I'm in the hospital, and then Batman over here, standing over me with a bouquet of flowers, and you're like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, Batman, you punched me in the face, man. I said, fuck the Joker, man. I was on your side. Yeah, I realized that as soon as Alfred told me. Man, they don't talk about, man, I got Joker on the freaking poker turn. Joker? Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were a Joker. I don't know. Disclaimer, I had 3 freaking slices of cake today. Apparently, someone's wife, old employee who used to work, or who still works here? I don't remember. Bought Chris a cake, and the office people were mad, apparently, for some reason. I don't know why. You got cake. Why are you mad at cake? I have 3 slices over here. I'm amped up. I'm hoping I have a sugar crush so I can go to sleep easily. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Literally, this entire perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush and the Joker card are all fueled off of 3 slices of cake. And they're like at least this big each. And we had like 2 bowls of Fruit Loops for breakfast. Then we had cake and bag of Doritos. Then in lunchtime we had the peanut butter jelly sandwich because we ran out of meat. And we got meat now because I went to the store. And Doritos, then another cake. And then the third break here, we have another cake here. Man, now we got ourselves 2 slabs of ShopRite pizza and orange soda. So we are amped up on sugar. And the entirety of this entire spiel was made because of cake. That's your victim. That is your suspect today, folks. Cake. Cake is the reason why we now have perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush and the Joker card. And Batman punching anyone who says Joker because he thinks they're the Joker for some reason. Who knows why? And of course, old people getting angry because they had all the chips and their final opponent with 1 chip. They had a Royal Flush and were about ready to win the game, but then the Joker came, ruined them, and yeah, the guy came back on 1 chip because of the Joker on the Ace card. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know why that's funny. It's just fun. I'm sure somebody out there thinks it's funny. I gotta remember to make sure to talk about all the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Flush as well as the Joker card. Why are you meowing, cat? Also, is this is taking a long-ass time to do the thing with. I'm sure some people out there would wear this outfit, pirate-esque outfit, wrapped brown leather or something, I don't know. Vanity. That's what it is, folks. It's vanity. Anywho's and wits. Oh, I gotta delete the blank layer. Hold on. There we go. Blank layer deleted. You can't see it because it's literally hidden by everything in front of us. You know what? I don't think I'm able to top those two perfect card additions to poker, or at least Texas Hold'em. I don't think there's a way I can perfect it. I think we literally reached the perfect level of the best and the worst that we could add in Texas Hold'em poker, whatever the hell it's called originally. We reached the best we could get to. And, you know what? I'm happy. I am really happy. We've come up with something good today. That probably is gonna piss a few people off, obviously, because, I mean, let's be honest here. We're adding more RNG to it. But it's fine. Because it doesn't exist yet. Maybe it will exist after this, who knows? But it's funny to think that something like that could potentially exist in this day and age, you know? Okay, I gotta try to make sure that the flooring here is not too dark. Let's still try to leave it relatively light. So anyways, I've reached the pinnacle of the discussion topic at hand. We really reached the bottom of the barrel there. And somehow managed to shoot straight up to the moon, past the moon to Mars, and now we're in Pluto. And now we're going too far and going to another star system. Well, you know what? That's fine. Because we've done something no one else have done. We made it past the Milky Way. Okay, well, I'm sure somebody's actually made it past the Milky Way, but they're probably dead because, obviously, the amount of time it would take to get there ages if they're drifting in space and are dying. I mean, yeah, I guess technically speaking, if you were to die in space and you were at a certain trajectory going forward in a certain direction, eventually your body is going to reach the end of the Milky Way. And most likely just going to be skeletal. Well, it depends, really. If you don't have a suit on and you're just floating, I mean, aren't you going to get stuck in orbit? No, you might be getting stuck in it. Well, because there is an orbit, but an object in motion stays in motion in space. So, if there's no... wait, no. No, you would be orbiting the sun still. Regardless, there is still friggin' motion because you're still orbiting the sun, right? Like, okay, if you were to, like, drift in one direction and not move anywhere at all while you're still within the orbit of the sun, would you get out of the orbit, or would you just be going in what you would think is a straight line, but it's actually a very small curve that eventually gets around to here until your corpse eventually reaches either back to Earth or to another planet? God, could you imagine? Somebody died out there in space, their corpse is still floating around, and eventually ends up on Mars, and people are like, there's a corpse on Mars, aliens, aliens, and then they get somebody out there like many years later on there, and they're like, okay, let's examine this alien corpse. Strange. Its skeletal structures look similar to humans. Wait, hold on. Get into the DNA lab. However many time later for DNA to get processed. Alright, let's see what this... Wait, hold on. No. I gotta have a better looking... A bling? I don't have a paper. I guess I could use notebook. I'll use a notebook instead. Okay. All right. Let's see the DNA. Oh, this is empty. No, it's not empty. Let's see the DNA results here. It's human. Dear God, it's human. No way. This human named Dick Dickards, is somehow managed to make it over to the freaking... made it over to Mars? No way. This is impossible. Who's Dick Dickards? Well, you see, sir, Dick Dickards is a man from the, let's say, like, 2022. This man's corpse is 1,000 years old? Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Yes, that probably is the case. They're probably mummified, though, if they ended up on Mars. Well, Mars has an atmosphere, right? I'm gonna look it up, because I don't know. Does Mars have an atmosphere? The atmosphere of Mars is much thinner than Earth's. Contains more than 95% carbon dioxide and much less than 1% oxygen. Oh. 95% carbon dioxide. Hold on. Plants consume carbon dioxide and let out oxygen. If we were to just plant a crap ton of trees on Mars, then eventually that carbon dioxide would soon reduce from 95% to lower percentage, and then oxygen come into play. Hold on. Would planting trees on Mars make it habitable? Mars is easily the most habitable, just by having this. Flaw. There's a fundamental flaw in planting trees agreeing to atmosphere for some other. Well, you would get rid of the carbon dioxide at least, and at least have some form of oxygen, right? I'm sure there's other things you gotta worry about, though. Well, it's interesting to say the least. Will we get to that point? Who the hell knows? In our lifetime? Probably not. And with what's going on in the world? Probably not ever. But maybe in the next evolutionary chain. You know, when humans aren't completely stupid. Am I right, Cadillac? Who knows? That, or we somehow managed to learn how to do travel into different dimensions and, well, like I've said before, my theory when it comes to time travel is when you travel back in time, you're essentially going into a different universe. Not the same universe that you were in, just as soon as you go into there, like, it creates an alternate timeline. I've shown it before, but I'll show it again, and I'll go on ahead and, that's the wrong one. And I'll go on ahead and use the X here. I'll make the X real quick, like, whoops. And, okay. So here you are, in this instance. People think that you go on ahead back in time and change a whole bunch of stuff. It changes this up. And, well, you know, goes up to here. And you go back in time, you go to here, where all the changes occur. Yes? Well, this is what happens instead. When you go back in time, you don't go to here, no. You go to this here. So, even if you don't make any changes, you are still in the same timeline. However, make changes, stuff happens here, but stuff doesn't happen here. So if somebody were to go back into time and change shit up, we wouldn't be affected, but there'd be another universe created where they are currently in right now that is affected with it. We would have to figure out the technology to allow us to go back to here instead, because what this essentially does is, this is the same as this, and it's following the same path right here. You make a change, say like right here, and then the change majorly affects the timeline to where instead of it being straight like this, it would look like this if it was like a different branch or some form, making it look completely different to this one. So if you were to go back forward in time, you would still be in that same timeline where the changes occur. What you would need to figure out is how to go back to your original timeline so nothing is affected. Sure, you may have fucked over a timeline over here and everything here screwed up. You might have killed millions. But it doesn't concern you because it's not your timeline. Stop it! It's not your time. The cat's trying to stop me from giving you the secrets of time travel. It's not your timeline because this is your timeline. You went to here instead of going back in time to here, which is, good because to them, nothing has changed. You go back in time, people are like, hey, how's time travel? It's like, I destroyed the entire city, but I figured out how to get back to the normal timeline, and this city is still standing the same as it ever was. You destroyed a city? Yeah. To prove that this is the time travel theory. Bro, you destroyed a city, killing millions of people in a different timeline, yes, but you've killed a bunch of people. Yeah? They're not our concern because they're not in our universe. Bro, what the fuck kind of psychotic mentality is that? Technically speaking, is that really too far from the course? Just delete that. That's not too far from the course. If we do figure out how time travel works and are capable of going back in time and coming back to our original timeline, I wouldn't be surprised if we did that. Actually, so to speak, time travel, if we could master that, could be a very good way to go on ahead and just mine up an infinite number of resources without having to destroy our planet even further. Just go back in time, onto the alternate timeline immediately, because, like I said before, no matter what, anytime you go back in time, that's the alternate timeline. Doesn't matter how similar it looks, that is the alternate timeline. And if you go back to your original timeline, instead of going forward into the alternate timeline with the material you have in mind, then nothing has changed. You just come back with a crap ton of metal, ores, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Hell, you can solve world hunger just by figuring out how to perfectly do time travel right there. I mean, atomic manipulation is better because, less work. All you gotta do is create the formula for what needs to change into this. If you know how to change an atom, add and remove certain parts of an atom that doesn't cause a ginormous explosion and actually creates a nice juicy piece of chicken cutlets, then you wouldn't even need to have the time travel. But if we do get time travel before we get atomic manipulation, we have to figure out how to go back to our original timeline so that we can exploit it and save our planet from getting destroyed by our own nonsense and doom other planets in the process, because that's what we do apparently. That's literally the only way any species can survive, really. There's rarely a species out there that can survive without consuming everything in sight. Something has to be consumed in order for something to live. That is essentially the cycle of life. So being able to figure out a way to not have to worry about disrupting that cycle of life. I mean, if there's like an overabundance of like say maybe a bunch of deer because nobody's hunting deer. I mean, I guess people would still probably hunt deer because of sports. But if there's like an overabundance of a certain animal that's going to like throw everything out of balance, then they would probably just go ahead and shoot a whole bunch of them. When really, if you just want to get like a whole bunch of food, you just go back in time, take a whole bunch of food from those areas, and then boom. I don't wonder how the hell that would work either. You're going back in time to collect. I mean, I guess you would have to go way back in time to where civilization isn't the thing. Then you have to worry about bacteria and all that stuff from most food. So it would really only be good for like collecting metal, because trying to get food in that time, whew, jeez. You know, I would say it would probably help a whole lot when it comes to like storages of many things. Ah, shit! I forgot the cape. It's fine. It's fine. It's a small amount. How much time has passed so far? An hour and a half. Not bad. Yeah, I'd say metals and materials and stuff will probably be a hell of a lot better for us to acquire throughout those timelines. Although it does make me wonder how the hell that system would kind of work. I guess what you would need to do is have like a certain time travel gate. So, like, you know, it always takes you back to that time no matter what. But the time changes, you know, consistently. Like, okay, so like a minute in your current timeline passes, and it's a minute passing in there, and the time travel gate is just like there constantly doing its thing. That's how you would go on ahead and go about doing, you know, time travel and permanently like leaving that stuff there to do things in. Like, you would go in, these people from the past are like, what the fuck, who the hell are these guys? Well, they probably wouldn't say the F word because, let's be honest here, it's either because they haven't invented it yet, or how the fuck did they get invented? Oh, hold on. When was fuck invented? An English cookery manuscript from 1300s. Historians generally agree that fuck hits its stride in 15th and 16th centuries as a familiar word for sexual intercourse, and from there evolved into the vulgarity we know now. Of course. So yes, if you were to go far back behind that point, like, I don't know, caveman era sounds very dangerous. Or dinosaur era. I mean, yeah, that would make it easier for you to, like, you know, I mean, if you're like a historian or something, and you wanted to, like, go on this time travel thingy to, like, go on ahead and get yourself some dinosaur, like, looking or something. Then you could just go ahead and do that. That's the one thing that time travel just can't get right. Nobody in the time travel theory could never get right, apparently, in all the other universes that have time travels. Every time they go back in time, they go into the alternate universe, and when they say, take me back forward in time, you're not going back forward in time to your universe. No, you're going back in time to another universe. That's how it works. That's how I feel like it works, because it makes the most sense. You go back, make a new universe, and are in that universe, in that timeline. You go forward. You don't specify go forward in your timeline. You're just going forward in that timeline. If somebody figures out time travel, they just got to figure out how to go around universes. Actually, yeah, that is perfect, too. Because if you can figure out how to go back to your original universe in the time travel machine, you have the potential of being able to go to other universes as well. And even potentially proving a theory that whatever we create becomes real in another universe. I mean, sure, it would be a very difficult thing to do, looking through millions, billions, trillions, infinite number of universes, trying to find the ones that you want. Although, I'm sure there's a way you can tune into it. Maybe maybe our own brains are capable of connecting to those universes, and we would just need to use whatever wavelength our brains have that gains access to those universes. That's an interesting theory when you think about it. If you master time travel, being able to go back in time to your original universe, then you should have no problem going on ahead and going to other universes. And with enough research and time, I feel like we would have the ability to use our own wavelengths connecting to the other universes to get to the universe we need to go to. Want to go to the Dragon Ball Z universe? Go to the creator. Or anybody who's worked on the project who has some form of wavelength to the thing. Or maybe even a super fan who knows pretty much everything there is to know about Dragon Ball Z. Of course, you gotta be careful with super fans because, okay, like for instance, actually, most fans who make fanfics, that's the ones you gotta be careful for. Because they have two instances. The original timeline that they know of, and their own timeline. The best example I can give you is My Luna Academia, which is mature, but there's one that I can show you that's mature, that I already drew. This is an alternate timeline. And if they were to try to if somebody was like, get this guy, I want to go to the My Hero Academia universe. He knows enough about the series. Or I don't think I know enough about the series. I don't know who shit diddly squat. All I know is I know who Luna's victims are, and then what I'm going to draw. They get my wavelengths, and I'm like, bro, I have like 2 different timelines here going on. You sure you want to choose me? And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll choose you. And be like, you got either the original or the alternation where Luna came into the original to mess things up, and then there's the alternate timeline. And then you got Ken Raitenenku joining in on the same timeline somehow. I'm sure there's like some timeline mixed up here and there where you can have like 2 different entities entering the same timeline and still being able to see each other. I guess technically speaking, that would create like an alternate. Yeah, that would create an alternate still. I guess there'd be 2. So, okay, let's do this again. Here's the original timeline. Here's the timeline that Luna came into. And here's the timeline that Ken Raitenenku came into. The original here, right here, this is the timeline that we're following. This is the timeline of the original series. Luna came in, Ken Raitenenku came into here and did this, but Ken Raitenenku didn't come in and did this. And Luna always saved Ragdoll from getting stolen so that her quirk doesn't get stolen. And Ragdoll, of course, enjoys what Luna does to her, so win-win for her and Luna. But we're following this timeline, where Ken Raitenenku murders the ever-living crap out of Overone. So I have 3 timelines, actually. Technically speaking, yes. Because if that's how that works, then yes, that's how that works. It's all theories, folks. There's no real way to know if it's true or not. Not until we ourselves are able to somehow manage to do that. And part of me feels like that might be the only way to somehow save this frickin' planet. Is to go back in time, bring everybody back into time, with all the technology that we have here, and start anew. Obviously, we'd be on a new universe. It's the same thing, obviously. It's essentially the same thing. If we go in there and do our thing, then it changes up the future. But essentially, we're all just getting like a second chance at life with a newly formed Earth. We destroyed this Earth and moved over to a different Earth. That's essentially what we'd be doing. But it's possible. Well, theoretically possible. We don't know how to do it yet. I imagine everything is possible. It's just very difficult to do. Without the knowledge to do it, there's no way in hell that we can do it first try, obviously. And you know what? How much you want to bet somebody's already done time travel out there and are already living in their own hell that they created because of it? Or maybe they did the right thing, but they didn't go back to the original timeline. And while everything looks the same and is the same, it's not their timeline. And it just like creates this... I guess technically it does create a feedback loop. It would, wouldn't it? Because you'd be creating a feedback loop to where you go in that timeline, and it's like, okay, yeah, I guess I can do this again. Here's your timeline. You go into this timeline, yada, 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 go into here. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no. It probably is better if I do this. Okay, Mr. Oh, wait, no. There you are. So you went... Here's your future. You went back in time and into here, right? And then you went, I guess, forward in time, right about here. A little bit after you leaving, right? Okay. You're back in time. You've done nothing different. And then the you that was in that timeline went back in time, and everything is the same as it ever was. And it just keeps on creating a feedback loop, or it just keeps going and going, and now you've just essentially created an infinite number of universes. Thankfully, though, there appears to be no limit to the amount of universes out there in the world. Although I am curious to see if there was some way for you to, like, kind of just go into a specific space. I forgot to shade that part. A specific space that allows you to see all of these universes play out at hand. I mean, it's a nice thought, but nobody knows really 100% for a fact yet. Nobody's done it yet, and if they did, they no longer are with us. At least on this timeline. So yeah, there you go. Time travel. I'm glad we've talked about that. I hope you've learned something today, folks, about the potential new time travel theory. All you gotta do is just go on the right timeline, and you are safe. Wait, what? Is this gem? Did I do this stupid again? I did this stupid again. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It looks good enough on its own. Still stupid that it happened. I'll make this a bit white and have some darker ones come into play, like right here and right here. Yeah, just about. Alright, anyways. So with this all being said and done, what else is there for us to talk about? I don't know. The next episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition is going to be us working on the ruined farms, and the ruined lake, and the rivers. We were lucky enough to get a Silk Touch pickaxe in the last episode. And that Silk Touch pickaxe over there is going to be used to get us all of the coal that we need in order to build this entire system. I'll do the cloth layer in a bit. Not system, and build out this area. I think the plan that I have for that is I'm going to build a pillar, the two pillars that are supposed to be suspending? I think the word is suspending the ruined farm, which is not right now. Right now, the ruined farm is floating, kind of. Technically, I guess it is kind of floating. So I want to build the two pillars. Yeah, 4 pillars actually. 1 here, 2 here, and then 1 down here, and 1 down here, and there's your pillars. I want to have a little waterfall off of like the back end of it, to where we have I'll do cracks here since that's messed up. To where we have like a grate, an iron grate there for our what do you call it? Where a river is going to come up soon. I'll also build a river underneath the farm so that I have that where it needs to go, and have that exit to where it needs to exit when the time comes for us to build the thing that needs to be built. And then, well, there you go. Got put all the coal and kelp and all the seagrass and all the sea pickles and the river and the lake itself to make it look a hell of a lot nicer, you know? Light it up, give it more colors, especially the aquarium portion. The aquarium portion has barely anything in it. And of course, we do want to get our hands on, oh wait, I should do this. We do want to get our hands on a bunch more fish. Fill up the river portion. Have like, you know how the river like where is this facing? Yeah, river like here is the Jesus Christ, temple right here, river here, okay, hold on. River going down here, temple up there, and then the other part of the river up here around the tree. I want to have another like area going like maybe centralized and then connecting. I mean, not centralized. On the edge of that, connecting there to the edge of that. No. The edge of this connecting there to the edge of that, with an iron grate here and an iron grate up there to prevent the axolotl from going and killing all the fish that we're about to put in there. All the axolotls will reside within that area, which is, gonna be specifically made for axolotls and stuff. Oh, wait, that was right. And then after we've done that, and put all the fish in, and all the rivers built underneath, and I think that's it for that episode. It's probably gonna be a lengthy one because it's essentially the ruined farm, not even a ruined farm. Well, I guess the ruined farm part. No, I don't know what to call it yet. Because outside the ruined farms, there's also the ruined lakes, and then the rivers, and putting all the fish inside the rivers and all that stuff. It's a lot that we gotta get done with. Oh, wait, no, I skipped the thing. Here it is. Shouldn't take us too long, though. Since we have Soak Touch, all we gotta do is get a few water-breathing potions on hand, and go on ahead into the ocean near our desert, what do you call it? Our desert hub, and grab a bunch of coal. And once we've grabbed the coal, and we made the pillar for ruined farms, and then we made all the ruined lake finished, and get the waterfall where the thing is going to be. And then we've improved upon the, what'd you call it? Yeah, I did that first, but I didn't do that. Alright, whatever. And then we improve upon the... Oh, I forgot about this thing. Fuck Christ, what was it? Ruined Lake, Ruined Lake. Okay, whatever. I forgot. I forgot what it was I was supposed to be saying. Also, I'm going to combine these carpets. But yeah, after all of that is done, then we move over to the War Wing in the next episode. Shouldn't take us no more than like a few hours or 4 if we're slow about it. I don't think it's going to take us that long to get all the things we need to get. Also, I'm going to do a different texture for the wood here. Maybe like this, but make it thinner. There we go. Right here maybe? Yeah, I guess that works. We should try to use these particular types of textures for certain things, like... Okay, actually, good example of what I wanted to do here. Let me make this... Oh god. Let me make the roundness here 50 instead. And there's the ceiling. Maybe like 50 size, and then this. There we go. Not too big, not too small. I will say this, though. I really am liking the way the base is turning out so far. It's a shame I couldn't really finish up the strip mines, but we've got so much to do, and we've already done a small part of the strip mine in Season 2. So we'll probably continue more of the strip mine in Season 4. Depends, really. Also, this, I somehow managed to forget to do this. Don't know how. It's fine, it's fixed now. And then we put this in, and I guess like 150, yeah, sure. Okay, we're almost done with the texturing process. Nothing too big. Mostly just like gemstones, accessories, whatnot. Gives you a good idea of what these look like and all that stuff there. Also looks nice. Get to see a little bit of Domador for those who've been wanting to see Domador. I know one girl who's extremely happy to see Domador some more. Who I don't think watches these because she's not really art video watching kind of person. But yes indeed, I'm pretty sure some people will enjoy seeing Domador. Maybe some people will enjoy seeing the shopkeep lady who I have not given a name, who knows. Maybe that's your type. see here. I guess I'll make this be a little line here, a little line over here. And I'll go ahead and do a little bit of this to the stairs as well. And here as well. We're almost done, so we might as well just like, oh, I haven't even been drinking this orange soda this whole time. Like I need the energy. Christ. Anyways, we are nearing done soon. Oh, I guess I could talk about this thing that happened, I think yesterday. So, you want to know what's annoying about what's going on with the game, mobile game Crush Them All? So, behind the scenes, there's this person named Blue who was replacing Drabanks, who used to be doing the moderator stuff there. I'm assuming he's probably very happy to not be doing that now because of the outcry and rage of all the people on Discord. His first announcement was essentially just a copy and paste from the company IO, I have to assume, saying that the flues that you can buy with real money has been increased. I could probably even not show you, but read you the announcement itself, unless it's been deleted. There's 474 downvotes, 314 shit emojis, 269 barfs, 89 dollar symbol money sign green tongue, 265 clown emotes, 273 middle finger emotes. I don't know what that one is. A flag with the white stripe and the red stripe here, flag PL. 6 man standing emotes. 4 reacted with flag owl. I don't know what the hell that is. 233 double down votes. 63 laughing down emojis. 34 emojis. I don't know what that's called. 15 hearts for some stupid reason. One of those are the paid actors. 121 X's. 10 of emojis with the guy who's smiling, but with the teardrop going down his head. 46 looks like this emoji's getting head. Weird. 7 of what? Of Melanus, the guy in the game with a question mark over his head. 206 thumbs down, and there's apparently 5 Teslas and 5 Paladins. The characters in the game. Yeah! And this is the way it reads. We'd like to announce a change in regard to flues packs. We heard you guys were upset about the lack of flues that we've been getting, so the following flues packs will get their flues amounts increased. 400 of hands of flues up to 100, up from 100. A bag of flues 160 up from 240. Oh god, that's a 4 times increase. A barrel of flues, 2,000 up from 500. House of flues, 4,200 up from 1,300. Mountain of flues, 11,200 up from 2,800. Daily pack number 1, 280 per day up from 70. Daily pack 960 per day up from 240. Starter pack I-B, I don't know what the hell that is, 2,000 up from 500. And Guild Boss event packs, 2 times based on each tier. I don't know what the hell that is. Thanks for your feedback and support! Exclamation mark, quotation mark, quotation mark. And from what I've read on Discord, that's a telltale sign that this is literal copy and paste. It's all quotation marks. Quotation mark at sword crushers and quotation mark. He literally copy and pasted a text from the greedy-ass developers at the top. Now, I can give you a reference here because I have the game up still. The flues. Let me see here. Boop, 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 boop. A hand of flues is $5 for 400, which apparently was 100 before. And then it's not $10 for 960, 20 for 2,000, 50 for 5,200, 100 for 11,200. Which the pricing before was Godsey based 500 for 100, which is, that's a lot, but before I didn't have 8-star and a whole bunch of freaking Paragon nonsense, so I'm going to help the guild out a bit, why not, while I'm here. And, a lot more money deals, barely any flues deals, and there's a TNT deal I could buy, but I don't really think it matters because I'm not going to get him to 8-star because by the time I try to get him to 8-star, the servers are going to be shut down soon. And you know what's funny? A lot of people on the Discord just decided to stop making this the Crush Them All Discord. They decided to make this the Blade Idol Discord. I downloaded the game long ago, and now that might be the new meta at some point that everyone's going to be going to. I don't know what the guild's going to do. They're still playing it as not like nothing's happening. Probably not like spending a crap ton of money anymore because they don't want to support IO and their toxic company behavior. Oh, I've done the stupid and put all the background in the accessory, so I'm just going to change the accessory background name, the accessory name to background. My back. All right. Time for shadows now. I think the texture's done with. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Let's hope so. But just when you think it couldn't get any worse, IO opens their freaking mouth. Make another announcement. Digging what? Huh? What? What? Wait. Hold on. What? But what? Oh. What the hell? What the stupid zombie? Okay, let me try something. What in the? But this is all. But I don't get what. Why did you break? Why are you breaking? Hold on. Okay, I see. Get out of here. Ooh, one of them was that. That makes sense. It's fixed now. No worries. It is fixed now. Everything is golden. Win. Anyways, back to what we were talking about before. Yes, the game is slowly but surely dying. It's only a matter of time now before the servers are shut down. This is literally a last-ditch effort. Many of the whales are leaving, obviously. Apparently, free-to-play has been getting even worse because they've nerfed the flues count thing. And now, apparently, that thing about them saying that 80 to 40 was a bug is now not true. It wasn't a bug. That was intentional. They did want to reduce the 40 chests down, which is kind of stupid because free-to-play, those who gave the chest, that's, I don't know, it's another game dying. I've said this multiple times. And I'll keep saying it until the game is fully dead. And who knows when that is gonna happen. It could happen tomorrow or even tonight. Probably sooner rather than later. And then there's nothing else for us to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Companies really just do seem to enjoy ruining things for the consumer. They really do. It doesn't make any sense. Cheaping out, lazing out. Either the consumer or the employee suffers. Rarely is there ever anything good happening. Why do people suck? Why do corporations suck? Why does everything suck? I don't understand this. It shouldn't have to suck. Did I just... Okay, no, nothing moved. For a second there, I thought something moved. It really should not have to suck. We should not have to be worried about our favorite thing dying because somebody bought it and it's like, oh, ho, 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 greed time. Boom. Yep. Well, we're just gonna stick around for as long as we can till the server shut down. Why the hell not? I'm adding another notch to my belt. Third game dying out, might as well. Might as well say I've been there for 3 games to complete and total server shutdown. And I'm going to be completely and utterly ticked if a new company picks it up, brings it back, and it's somehow 10 times worse than what IO has done. You've somehow managed to be even worse than the company who effectively bought the game to kill it out. To kill it. To literally destroy it. Why? Why must you idiots be like this? Are you that blinded by greed that you can't... Like, the only way games like that could ever survive is if the company buying it is passionate about it, right? If they're not passionate about it, the game is more liable to die. Well, that might not be true if the game is a very easy passive income. Just add some content every now and again. Don't do stupid things like add to the existing content and constantly make it bad. Like, you don't need to bring it to 8 freaking stars. You don't need to bring it to 9 stars, which at this point is... I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. You know how annoying that would be? Then I would have to get my Vulcan girl up another star. Probably gotta spend like 100,000 star shards this time. Which now it's gotten to a point where getting 10,000 has become even more so difficult somehow. I feel like it. I think they might have done like a minor nerf to the star shard somehow. Like, you had such an easy game to manage. And the only thing on your mind was how much can we possibly milk it. They went over there, looked at that cow, and thought to themselves, I can milk you. And they did it. They milked it, and are effectively killing it off. They're about to milk this cow until it is literally nothing but dust. And even then, not even. It's probably going to be the cow will be gone. IO will have milked this cow so much that there's not even going to be a corpse left over. It's like what happened when those guys were caught by the perfected Ultra Instinct Royal Poker. Royal Flush. Christ, I'm too tired for this. Too tired and I'm suffering from the crash already. It's like when those guys suffered that ultimate hand and then they turned into dust. That's what IO was doing. The poor cow never stood a chance. It had a potential to live. That cow could have become ginormous gangsterous ox with a whole bunch of money coming out and be like, yes, you have taken good care of me. Now here's a bunch of money in return. You had such an easy task. You let your greed get the best of you, and now the game is going to die. Because you idiots can't stop letting greed take control. There's a certain like way things go here in these kinds of companies. Buy shit out, ruin it, and improve upon their own crap. But that's just a dumb decision because at the end of the well, okay, it depends. Do we really want to? What's what I'm looking for? Support a company that killed everyone's favorite game? And their eyes are like, we lose those player base, but we get a whole new player base. It's annoying. It's stupid. And I hate it. And I wish there was some Mojo Jojo's Bizarre Magic Adventure I can somehow do to just give them all of the bad karma. Every single one of it. Give them all of the bad karma for what they've done to a perfectly fine game. now turned into a cesspool that only pay-to-win people can play. And anybody here who doesn't pay a single cent in his game, i.e. me, you best pray your ass you don't get bombarded. Okay, well, most arena and PvP crap just involves you doing it yourself. I just keep myself in a low level and be like, I don't feel like dealing with all this. I'm just going to go to a slow rate and just watch this game die out. That's really the only thing I can do. Oh god. We're fine. I somehow managed to open up OBS. We're still recording. We're good. I have to remove some dust off the freaking thing because... Anyways. Yes, there's another update on the Crustamal issue that's happening. IO is effectively killing the game off with making it more pay to win. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some instances to like Godsy's rule that were like kind of like, I don't really care for that, but they at least kept the free-to-play, you know, the vitality of free-to-play up high. It was at least viable to play free-to-play, even if you still have to worry about, like, whales every now and again. It was still viable. But now, I mean, I'm in a very comfortable position where a lot of my heroes are, like, second to last star. They would have been maxed if it wasn't for this stupid 8-star nonsense. But I'm in a comfortable position where I'm able to handle most people, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Progress is still slow as hell, and I fear it'll be slower yet. I'm still playing it like nothing's going to happen, but I know deep down in my heart that this is the game's last leg. The only way I could possibly see this game somehow surviving is if IO were to give up ownership to a different company. But we've seen what this company has been doing. They have just been doing everything within their power to destroy it. That's what they want. That's what they want. I feel like the only way that we'd be able to stop companies like that is to just go on ahead and, I don't know, review bombing is such a strong word before a company that actively is destroying an entire community, and then that revolves around this game. I mean, you're destroying a game's community to better yourself. Karma says that you and all of your production and all of your creations will suffer greatly from it, right? That's how it's, you know, how it would usually go if Karma would follow its rules. So, yeah, the audacity of this company to kill out the entirety of this game. And I don't understand why there are people out there like that. It really just makes you question. Questions my sanity half the times, too. Do I want to have some pink lighting in the back here? I guess I could. Not like full-on particles and just stuff, just some pink lighting in the back over here to show off this area. Well, not show off this area. Get this area a nice pink glow. Pink glow. I don't know why I call it pink rays. I probably call it light rays still, but whatever. Oh god, nope, 50, no. Overlay 50, there we go. Well, okay, we're on the effects right now, so we're near the end anyways. So about that book. I don't want to go back to that. I already feel drained. I'm Saturn. I am Saturn 2022. Saturn NFL or whatever. What is it called again? I forgot. I'm gonna look it up. Madden. Okay, Saturn and NFL meme. Surely somebody else coming with it. Where's Saturn? Saturn NFL meme. There we go. Alright, I'm not seeing anybody using the Saturn title here. I am very disappointed. I am very, very disappointed indeed. Well, I am officially Saturn NFL. I don't know if that's the color I want. Magenta? No. Dark orange? No. Light orange? I mean, light orange here kind of works, so I'll do that at least. Well, it was a good run, I guess. Strange to think that... I mean, how long have I been playing this game, actually? I'm gonna look it up. How many days so far? I'm gonna look at my stats. I've played for over 1,022 days. And I came back to this game a little under a year full. Hold on, let me look at my profile. I got the 2 years badge, so yeah, I've been playing for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Probably like a year. Man, if I would have just stuck to this, because like, okay, alright, I don't remember like when it was, but I think I was still playing like Monster Sweepers during the time when I was playing Crush Them All, and Monster Sweepers died, and I found Rogue Life, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and Crush Them All. And then that was a new permanent mobile game. We had a good lifetime right there for what we had left, but now, I can't believe it. It can't even last for more than a few years. It really can't. Any game I get invested in now, to a certain extent, after a couple of years, life is like, no, you like that game? No, we can't have that. I'm going to slowly kill it off now. I'm sorry, folks. Because I wanted to play a mobile game, life is now purposefully killing off Crush Them All. Because life is a piece of shit that needs to take the dick out of its fucking mouth and let me be happy. Is it so hard to ask for? Apparently yes. Apparently yes, life is a piece of shit who just does not want anyone being happy. And I wish I could kick life in the balls. I wish I could take that bedpan that life tossed to that old grandma in that last episode. Technically, it is the last episode, not the part, last episode. And throw the piss on life's head instead. Put life in a freaking coma or something. I don't know. Something about taking the piss lemonade inside that bedpan and tossing it in life's face or something. That would be a better outcome than what the hell life is doing to me right now. So much is changing, too. It's making me fearful for the time ahead of us. Ahead of me, not us. You guys are fine, of course. Or not. Maybe we're all just doomed. Alright, didn't I already do the gem glows, though? I could have sworn I already did the gem glow. I'm gonna look. I did the gem overlay, but I didn't do the gem glow. So, yeah, there we go. Gem glow. Woohoo! Gem glow! Woo! Okay, maybe at like 50 or something. And it has a nice red glow. I'll have another redder glow or something. I don't know. I feel like I already did the glow here, but I just don't freaking remember. Nice light orange glow for you. Nice. I guess I can use this. No, that's not bright enough. It's got to be brighter. I guess I could use this for Jade. You can barely even see that glow. Use this for emerald. You can use this for citrine. Use a brighter one for topaz. Purple-esque bright glow for amethyst. My favorite, or one of my favorites. And white glow for opal. Light blue glow for diamond. I guess a purple glow, like darker purple. Oh god. Darkness glow for onyx. I don't know, that looks a bit strange. Maybe more purple or something. Yeah, like there, I guess. A nice blue glow for aquamarine, or not aquamarine, sapphire. Nice light blue glow for aquamarine. A bit more of a cyan glow for lapis. And a more green-blue glow for agate. Oh, I just remembered something. The glows can't go over your head, so I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go. Awesome. The gems are glowing now. Do I want to have these glow as well? Not really. These are the main... These are the main bread and butter. The stuff in the background is the secondary stuff. The accessories, vanity, shields, all that stuff. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That's a folder. I want a layer. And now we put in the sepia, and then that's where we end it. So, folks, we are nearing the end. I guess my words of encouragement today is, hold on to your online games tight and dear, for you may never know when it is going to end, and if it's going to end in the most dumbest way possible. What shade do I want to go for? I like the pink glow. I want to see if I can do a good pink. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay, there we go. Awesome, good, great, fantastic. You won't see it here off camera. I'm going to put in the new art time UI over the episode. I don't know where to put this because if I put it here, it's going to block Domodora's face, and if I put it up here, it's going to block the shopkeep's forehead. I guess it would only make sense to put it up here because of these. The main focus is the gemstone. I don't know. Effects without effects. Effects without effects. Good. Great. Fantastic. I hope I'm not missing anything. If I am, oh well. It still looks pretty good. Anywho's and whence. Alright. There you go, folks. I'm going to get another drink of orange soda for in this. Orange soda. Alright, anyways. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and check out that there playlist. Now, of course, since we have a certain setup going here, before I get the end process going, let me see here. This is probably going to be posted on a Friday, which is when Sonic Adventures 2 come out. So, and the previous part of Art Time and Sonic Adventures 2, the recent episode. Here you go, folks. Click it on if you want to watch them. You had your chance. Anywho's and with, I'll see you in the next video. Later. That's the end key that's not equipped. Later.